told myself I'd be fine without you. Said it out loud like it might come true. But every night I replay what went wrong. All the quiet moments we dragged too long. You always hid behind half a smile. I kept pretending I didn't mind. We treated love like it might explode, tiptoeing around the things we never showed. Maybe that's the reason we fell apart. Too scared to open up our hearts. We were close but never close enough to call it love without calling our bluff. You held back and I did too. Guess that's why I'm still confused about the reason we fell apart. You said I loved you in complicated ways. I said you vanished on the hardest days. We never fought but we bled inside, smiling through everything we tried to hide. Sometimes I wonder if you ever cried, or if walking away made you feel light. I keep your name where I keep regret, a memory warm, a wound I forget. Maybe that's the reason we fell apart. Too scared to open up our hearts. We were close but never close enough to call it love without calling our bluff. You held back and I did too. Guess that's why I'm still confused about the reason we fell apart. If we had stayed a little longer, would our truth have sounded stronger? Or would we just have broken more, trying to be what we weren't before? Maybe that's the reason we fell apart. Two tired souls in the same dark. Even now I wonder where you are, if you found a place to heal your scars. We loved softly, then drifted far. Maybe that's just who we are, and the reason we fell apart. I thought that losing you would break me down. The tears would fall the moment you left town. But all I felt was a quiet sound, an empty room, a hollowed out ground. I waited for the ache to pull me in, for something warm to rise beneath my skin. But nothing came, no trembling breath, just silence sitting heavy on my chest. I couldn't cry this time, not even once. Not for the memories, not for the months. Maybe my heart got tired of trying to bleed for a love that was slowly dying. And though I know this should hurt like goodbye, I couldn't cry this time. myself that I'd fall apart, that I'd feel something break inside my heart. But all I felt was a quiet truth. Maybe I lost you long before I knew. I couldn't cry this time, not even once. Not for the memories, not for the months. Maybe my heart got tired of trying to bleed for a love that was slowly dying. And though I know this should hurt like goodbye, I couldn't cry this time. Maybe tomorrow the tears will find me. Maybe the night will finally remind me of every word and every lie I buried deep so I could survive. But tonight I couldn't cry this time. The winter came earlier than I thought. Frost on the window, dust on the clock. I try to tell myself nothing has changed, but even my heartbeat feels rearranged. Your voice used to melt the cold in me, and now it just echoes so distantly. I stand beside you, but somehow I'm alone, walking with someone I no longer know. I don't feel the warmth anymore, not in your eyes, not like before. Even your smile doesn't reach my heart. It I said I'd let you go, but here I stay, running in circles I can't escape. Your name is written on every breath, a love I chase, a wound I kept. I try to hate you for what you've done, but even my anger comes undone. How can I blame you for breaking me when I kept giving you the best of me? I want you, yet I blame you for every night I waited through, for every tear I couldn't show, for loving you far more than you know. If hurting me was easy to do, then why do I still ache for you? I whisper reasons I should move on, but none of them hold when the night grows long. I reach for moments we left behind, pulling the memories back to life. You were the only truth I believed, even when loving you emptied me. I break apart in the silent hours, holding a heart that still calls you yours. I want you, yet I blame you for every dream that fell into, for every promise you let fade, for all the love I begged you to stay. If letting go is what I must do, then why do I still want you? Maybe someday my heart will learn not every love is meant to return, but until then I'm torn in two, half of me hating, half loving you. I want you, yet I blame you. That's the truth I can't undo. If losing you is what I go through, then loving you is what I still do. The night was quiet when you slipped away, leaving your shadow where your heart once stayed. I held the silence like a fragile thread, afraid to lose the words we never said. I searched the snowfall for a sign of you, a trace of warmth in the winter blue. Every breath I exhaled turned to white, calling your name into the frozen night. And I'll come back to you like winter's first light, through the coldest storm, through the longest night. Even if time pulls our worlds apart, I'll follow the echo that lives in my heart. If destiny breaks us and still won't align, I'll come back to you across every line. lifetime. I choose your smile, even though in the end, even the scars you left in me shine like stars only I can see. And I'll come back to you like winter's first light, through the coldest storm, through the longest night. Even if time pulls our worlds apart, I'll follow the echo that lives in my heart. If destiny breaks us and still won't align, I'll come back to you. Across every lifetime, if this world turns dark and I lose my way, I know your memory will brighten the gray. So don't let go, even if I fall, my love will rise and overcome it all. And I'll come back to you like winter's first light, shining through shadows that kept us tight. Even if heaven rewrites our lines, I'll break through the stars just to make you mine. No matter how far or how many times, I'll come back to you. Like the first winter light. You look at me, then glance away, like you're afraid your heart might show. The quiet night is holding us, and every breath feels soft and slow. When our shoulders brush and passing, it's more than just a little touch. I know you feel the same as me. We're trying not to feel too much. When you smile, the world stops moving, and I fall deeper every time. Come a little closer tonight. Let's stay right here between the lines. Your hand is almost touching mine. A spark is waking in the space. No words needed, we both know we're falling at the same slow pace. Your eyes are shining in the glow, calling out my name inside. Tonight it's only you and me, two hearts learning how to collide. Maybe we're still in the almost phase, but everything in me feels sure of you. tried to tell myself 1,000 times that losing you was something I'd survive. But every night I fall into the truth. I never learned how to let go of you. I keep pretending I can walk away, but even breathing hurts the same old way. Your shadow lingers in everything, in every quiet moment I'm unraveling. Letting you go is breaking me, just like a storm I can't control. It's tearing through my soul. How do I love you silently when every part of me is screaming that you're all I need? If this is who I'm meant to be, then letting you go is breaking me. I said goodbye, but the word felt wrong. A borrowed line from someone strong. My hands were shaking when I turned away. The kind of pain that never fades. I gave you all the pieces of my heart, but loving you kept pulling me apart. Still I held on, afraid to see what life would mean without you next to me. Letting you go is breaking me, like every tear I never cried is drowning me tonight. Tell me how love can set me free when letting you move on is what destroys the rest of me. If this is how it has to be, then letting you go is breaking me. Breaking me. Every breath, every memory. Breaking me. But I still love you endlessly. If losing you is what love became, then I'll carry the hurt, I'll carry the flame. Letting you go is breaking, but holding you on was killing me. So this is where our love must be. Letting you go is breaking me. Held on tight to the pieces of us, thinking that pain was a part of love. Every tear saved inside my hands fell through the cracks I couldn't understand. I whispered promises into the dark, hoping you'd hear the sound of my heart. But love that shakes you like a winter storm can never keep you safe or warm. Love that hurt was never love, just a shadow in a still faces you left, holding the ghosts of the words unsaid. Maybe you broke, so I learned to bend. Maybe some stories are meant to mend. And I search for meaning in all we lost, tracing the wounds to remember the cost. But hearts that bleed just to stay alive aren't made for love, they're made to survive. Love that hurt was never love, just a shadow we mistook for something above. We tried so hard to call it fate, but fate doesn't leave you drowning this way. If letting go is all that's left of us, then that hurt was never love. And someday when the silence turns clear, I'll thank the pain for bringing me here, to learn that love is gentle and kind, not the weight that nearly crushed my mind. Love that hurt was never love. Now I finally rise above. If goodbye is the truth we're dreaming of, then love that hurt was never love. Rain keeps falling on my window pane, just like the thoughts of you that stay. No matter how I dry my days, you seep into me anyway. I've been running from your memory, but every road turns slippery. You're the storm I didn't choose, the one my heart still walks into. A monsoon in my heart again, pouring everything we've been. Every tear I try to hide comes back heavier tonight. A monsoon I can't outrun, dark as when we came undone. Even if the skies turn blue, I keep raining over you. And I thought the seasons were re-released, the weight you left inside of me. But time keeps spinning in the rain while I relive you once again. You were gentle like the early drops, then you crashed in ways I couldn't stop. Now I stand beneath the afterglow of loving you too much to let go. A monsoon in my heart again, pouring everything we've been. Every tear I try to hide comes back heavier tonight. A monsoon I can't outrun, dark as when we came undone. Even if the skies turn blue, I try to hide comes back heavier tonight. A monsoon I cannot run. Dark as when we came undone. Even if the skies turn blue, I keep raining over you. We used to talk till the sun came up. Now every word just feels too loud. Funny how love can fade so slow, till one day we don't feel the same somehow. I see your smile, but it's not for me, and that's okay, I guess we changed. We try to hold the pieces tight, but some things aren't meant to stay. So I'm giving you a smile goodbye. No tears, just a soft little sigh. We were magic for a moment in time, but moments don't always survive. I'm not letting go, but keeping the light. Thank you for being a part of my life. Our memories hit like a gentle beat, playing in loops inside my mind. I'm not broken, just a little blue, still learning how to redraw the lines. Maybe someday we'll forget how we tried to make it right. But for now, take a step away and wish you love in every line. So here's to every late night call, to every dream we couldn't find. We didn't lose, we just moved on. Two hearts walking toward their own sky. The heart that says I must forget. I told myself it's time to turn the page, to leave behind what I couldn't save. But every night your shadow finds a way to linger softly on my quiet days. I walk the silence, trying not to hear the fading echoes of when you were near. I breathe you out, but still you stay. A gentle lake that will not drift away. This heart of mine says I must forget, but it remembers every moment we met. I try to let go, like the world moves on, yet memories bloom where they don't belong. If forgetting means losing what's left of you, what am I supposed to do? I smile as if the weight has gone, but even healing feels so wrong. Maybe forgetting isn't what I need. Maybe I'm meant to keep you silently, like folded letters I can't throw away. I hold the words you never meant to say. This heart of mine says I must forget, but it remembers every moment we met. I try to let go like the world moves on, yet memories bloom where they don't belong. If forgetting means losing what's left of you, what am I supposed to do? And though I know you're someone I outgrew, a part of me still aches for you. Maybe someday this ache will rest, but tonight forgetting you feels like forgetting the best.
It's been so long since you walked away, but every dawn still feels the same. Your echo lingers in my chest. I try to sleep, but never rest.
365 days, I'm still counting every trace of you that never learned to fade, of love that time could not erase.
I hold the pieces of your name inside a heart that stays the same. I tell myself to let you go, but I don't know, I don't know.
365 nights I reach for you in fading light.
Even when I know you won't return, the memory still burns. I keep the promises we made, folded deep in all my days. Some nights I wish that you could hear the quiet of my tears. 365 days, I repeat it like a prayer. If love could bring you back again, you'd still be standing here. But seasons move and shadows fall, and I keep learning how to crawl without the warmth you used to bring to everything, to everything.
365 nights I whisper to the empty sky. If losing you is how I grow, then take it slow, take it slow.
365 days, still your ghost is in my veins. Even if I walk 1,000 miles, I carry you the same. close to my place. My friends all laughed and said it's nothing new, but they don't know how deeply I fell for you.
I wrote your name in corners of my mind, hoping someday our stars would align. Every little word you say to me felt like a dream I wasn't meant to keep.
'Cause I'm just a fool for loving you, too shy to say the things I wanted to.
I kept my heart inside, afraid you'd see how every beat was begging quietly.
Maybe you never felt it too, but I'll remain
A fool for loving you.
I walk behind you just a step or two, afraid of catching feelings you withdrew. You smiled at me and suddenly I knew I wait a lifetime just to stand by you.
And even now I wonder where you are, if you still shine beneath the same old stars. I tell myself a long since moved on,
But some first loves never truly dawn. 'Cause I'm just a fool for loving you, too shy to say the things I wanted to.
I kept my heart inside, afraid you'd see how every beat was begging quietly.
Even if you never felt it too, I'll always be a fool for loving you. Maybe in another life I'd have been brave enough to try, but in this one,
All I could do was silently, hopelessly love you. I woke up knowing something quietly changed. The way the sunlight didn't feel the same. Your shadow faded from the corner of my mind, like someone whispering, it's time. I held your warmth a little too long, trying to turn our silence into a song. But even love can lose its way, even hearts can drift away. So here's a gentle kind of goodbye. No tears, no anger left to hide. You were a chapter I learned to read, a soft ache I carried carefully. And though I loved you with all my life, this is my gentle kind of goodbye. I'm not the girl who breaks in the rain. I've learned to bloom in quiet. tender when it finally comes. Love doesn't end, it just becomes. I won't deny the way you shaped my days, or how your memory softly stays. But holding on too tightly hurts, so I set my heart free first. So here's a gentle kind of goodbye. No blame, no reason left to try. You were a light that once held me, a beautiful bittersweet memory. And though you linger in my nights, this is my gentle kind of goodbye. Someday our paths cross again. I hope we smile like distant friends. No regret, no tears to find, just peace between your heart and mine. So here's my quiet final line. Loving you was worth the time, but for me to finally feel alive, I'm choosing this gentle goodbye. Bye. I see you walking through the city, headphones on, lost in your own little sky. You never know how long I watched you smile, pretending I'm fine, standing just a step behind. We talk like nothing's ever gonna change, laugh like we're not hiding anything. Still, every time you say my name, my chest pulls tight like a secret I can't keep. If I could tell you how I feel, maybe the world would shift a little. But I stay quiet, holding on to every second. We're stuck in the middle. Almost said yesterday, but the words slip back into my breath. You're the dream I keep awake for, but you never see me as more than a friend. You tell me stories about your day, and I nod like I'm okay with everything. But in my mind, I'm waiting for a sign, a tiny spark that says you're thinking of me too. You call me late just to hear my voice, and I wonder if I'm reading too much. I joke around, but my heart stutters when you laugh like I'm someone special. If I could tell you how I feel, maybe things would finally make sense. But I'm afraid to lose the nights where you trust me more than the rest. how I feel, would it make you step closer too? Or would I watch you drift away, leaving me with the ghost of you? Almost told you in my dreams, but dreams don't stay when morning comes. So I keep loving you quietly, in the spaces where you never look. When you hug me before we part, I pretend it's nothing to my heart, but every heartbeat says your name, even when I try to push it away. Maybe someday you'll turn around, see me waiting in the quiet crowd, but until then I'll stay right here, close enough to feel you, too far to ever reach you. If I could tell you how I feel, maybe that would rewrite everything. But until courage finds my voice, I'll keep loving you from arm's length. Almost said it one last time, but the moment slipped like falling light. Still with every breath I take, you're the wish I whisper into the night. I tried deleting every memory, but you keep writing yourself in me. I wipe the traces from my phone, but somehow you're still in my bones. Every picture that I throw away comes back clearer the next day. I tell my heart to let you fade, but it keeps calling out your name. I can't erase you, no matter what I do. You stay like ink in the rain, running through every page. I can't replace you, even when I want to. You're the shadow I can't chase. Oh, the one thing I can't erase. I try to fill the space you left behind, but nothing fits the way you did inside. Every night I try to sleep it off, but your echo never switches off. Every moment I pretend I'm fine, your silhouette crosses the line. And though I know it's time to leave, you're the breath I still believe. I can't erase you, no matter what I do. You stay like ink in the rain, running through every page. I can't replace you, even when I want to. You're the shadow I can't chase. Oh, the one thing I can't erase. Maybe time will wash you slowly, maybe love was meant to break. But the more I try to lose you, the more of you I ache. I can't erase you, not after all we knew. You're the corner of my heart. I can't tear apart, I can't replace you, even when I try to. You're the memory I still face, the one I'll never erase. Fading in the same light. Lately when I hold your hand, it feels like you're somewhere just distracted, but your smile doesn't feel the same.
I try to laugh the way I did, but something in me's drifting slow. I wish I knew how to explain the part of me I can't control.
I still love you like day one, steady as a morning light, but you're fading like the colors in a photograph left outside. I know you're giving all you can, and that's what hurts me even more. Your heart keeps reaching out to mine, but mine's not where it was before.
We're holding on to something that's slipping through our fingers now. If love is still between us, why do we both feel worn down? I'm here, you're here, but somehow
There's a distance in our height, two hearts fading in the same light. I keep replaying what we had, trying to find what changed your tone. Your voice feels softer when you speak, like you're halfway walking home. I promise it's not that I don't care, it's just a feeling I can't hide. I'm scared to break the pieces of the life we built with time. If holding on is hurting you, tell me gently I'll survive, but losing you so silently is a different kind of goodbye. I wish my heart was stronger, strong enough to stay the same. You're everything I hope for, but love doesn't stay on command. Maybe love can change its shape and still belong to you and me. Maybe fading isn't losing, maybe it's learning how to breathe. If distance is a language, let's not walk away tonight. Even if we're changing, let's stay here in this fading light.
you sit across from me, eyes drifting to the floor, and I keep pretending nothing's changed anymore.
I joke around to keep the space from feeling cold, but the distance keeps on growing, taking hold.
You ask me if I'm tired, like it's just a busy day,
But the truth is I'm afraid of what my heart might say.
I try to smile the way I used to from the start,
But something's getting quieter inside my heart. Together we talk like everything is fine, but our voices never meet. We hold on like we still belong, yet we're scared of what we lose if we speak.
if love is still between us, why does silence feel so loud? We're standing close, but somehow we both feel far right now.
I memorize your breathing like a song I used to know. Wonder when your warmth began to fade so slow. I still reach for you even when you turn away, hoping that you'll turn back to me someday.
I see the way you're trying, and it breaks me even more.
Cause you're loving me like always, but I'm not like before.
I wanna tell you everything, but don't know how. together. We talk like everything is fine,
but the truth is underneath. We're holding hands but slipping in the spaces where we used to breathe.
if love is still around us, why does it hurt to say your name? We're losing warmth so slowly, yet our hearts still feel the same.
Letting go could bring you peace.
I try to set you free,
but loving you is something
time can't take away from me.
staying means we hurt again.
I don't know what to choose,
But even when I'm drifting, it's you I'm most afraid to lose. Together,
maybe we can find a way to talk without the fear. Or maybe love can still remain even when the warmth disappears. If silence is our language, then let me hear your heart somehow. 'Cause even if we're changing, I still want us right now. I still want us right now. We sit across the table, and the silence feels a little strange. You smile, but it doesn't reach your eyes, like you're someplace I can't name. I reach for your hand slowly, but you pull away to fix your sleep. I tell myself it's nothing, but it's something I can feel beneath. My love hasn't changed, it's steady like the sunrise, but you're fading like a shadow, pulling back from morning light. I'm holding on to every moment as they slip right through your sight. Tell me, darling, when did the warmth turn into cold air between us? You still call me love out of habit, but your voice sounds miles away. You laugh at the things I say, but not in the way you used to yesterday. I memorize the shape of your face, afraid that someday it'll feel new. I tell you I'm fine with the distance, but all I want is to be close to you. Sometimes I look at old photos, trying to find where it all began. Your smile back then was overflowing, now it feels like it's trapped in the past. I keep pretending it's nothing, that we're just tired, just worn out. But love shouldn't feel like guessing if your heart's still here or moving out. My love hasn't changed, it's steady even when you drift, but loving you feels heavier now, like holding on to something lifting off. If you're leaving, tell me softly, so I can catch the pieces that fall.
Someday you remember us, the laughter, the promises, the light. I hope you know I loved you fully, even when you were slipping from my side. Every time I hear your voice, my heartbeat skips a beat too sweet. My friends say I've been glowing, I deny it every time, but they know I'm not so subtle. You're the reason for the shine. I check my phone way too much, pretending it's not for you. Even you're sure what's up. Feels like a sky turning blue. Feels like cotton candy love melting on my tongue so slow. Soft and sugary enough to make my feelings overflow. If this crush keeps growing, I won't even try to hide. Guess I'm painting pink and yellow every moment you're in my mind. I walk the longer route home just in case I run into you. Acting cool, looking sideways, praying you don't see me flustered too. Your sweater smelled like sunshine when you handed it to me. I said I'm totally not cold, but my hair. I woke up thinking about you again. It's silly, but I smile anyway. Your name is drifting through my mind like pastel clouds on a lazy day. I write a message, then erase it, pretending I'm not that into you. But every time you say good morning, my heartbeat colors the room. When you laugh at something I say, I feel my cheeks begin to glow. I try to act like I don't notice, but it's clearer than I want to show. You don't know how I rewind every word you drop my way. Your voice becomes my playlist on repeat throughout my day. So I keep drawing hearts on the air whenever you pass by, trying hard not to stare, but you're always on my mind. If love is slowly blooming, let it take its time. I'll meet it where it finds me, somewhere between your heart and mine. I save the photos that you send me, even if it's just your shoes. I don't know why the smallest things start feeling big with you. You asked me, did you eat today? And I melt a little inside. Your voice feels like a melody that settles warm in my mind. I practice things I wanna say, then lose the courage at the start. I try to hide the tiny spark that's growing brighter in my heart. So I keep drawing hearts on the air whenever you come near, trying hard not to care, though it's obvious I do, my dear. If feelings start unfolding, let them open slow. I think I'm falling softly, just thought you'd wanna know.
The wind is carrying your name again, soft as the night that we began. I close my eyes and you return, a quiet flame that still can burn. You slipped away like passing light. It that stayed within the endless night. No matter how the seasons turn, your memory is what I learned.
Just like echoes in the wind, you keep calling me again. Though you're far beyond my reach, you remain in everything.
Like a whisper on my skin, I still feel you wandering. All the moments we have been live as echoes in the wind.
I try to bury all the traces, walk through unfamiliar places, but even in a crowd so wide, I feel you standing by my side.
Time keeps pulling me along, but your shadow lingers strong. I tell myself to let you go, but some goodbyes are never told.
Just like echoes in the wind, you keep calling me again. Though you're far beyond my reach, you remain in everything. Like a whisper on my skin, I still feel you wandering. All the moments we have been live as echoes in the wind.
Maybe love was meant to fade, but yours is one that chose to stay. Every breath the night lets through leads me quietly back to you.
Just like echoes in the wind, blowing soft where we had been. Though the world forgets your name, my heart always feels the same. Like a memory without end, you return and break again. Every time the night begins, with your echoes in the wind. I was staring at a photograph of us, didn't know it would hit me this hard. Your smile frozen like a quiet promise, one that time could only tear apart. And I go, how did we end up here now? I thought I healed, I really did, but the memories never let me down. And I fall slow but deep every time your shadow wakes in me. Like colors bleeding off the page, your love fades yet stays the same. And I fall piece by piece. Looking closer at the picture edges, there's a warmth I can almost feel. Your hand wrapped around my shoulder, like the past pretending to be real. And I go, wow, did I really live without you somehow? I keep telling myself I'm fine, but the truth always pulls me down. And I fall slow but deep every time your shadow wakes in me. Like colors bleeding off the page, your love fades yet stays the same. And I fall She was the one who stood behind the crowd, loving you softly without a sound, never asking you to turn around, just hoping someday you'd somehow know. She learned your laughter better than her own, held every sorrow you wouldn't show. And though her heart was breaking slow, she stayed where your shadow chose to go. She's a woman who loved you quietly, too afraid to say what you meant to her truly. And even if you never felt the same, she carried your name like a gentle flame. If love is something we keep secretly, she was the woman who loved you quietly. Watch you chase the world beyond her reach, hiding her tears where you couldn't see. Every step you took felt bittersweet. I wish she whispered only in dreams. She told herself that letting go is kind, that loving you shouldn't make her lose her mind. But every night, just before she sleeps, your memory pulls her in too deep. She's a woman who loved you quietly, too afraid to say what you meant to her truly. And even if you never felt the same, she carried your name like a gentle flame. If love is something we keep secretly, she was the woman who loved you quietly. And if someday you look back and find a missing piece you left behind, know that she was there through every storm, loving you more than her heart could hold. She's a woman who loved you quietly, holding on with silent loyalty. Even if her love must fade someday, she'll remember you in the softest way. Love is something I can never name, sweet as rain, but sharp as flame. It lifts you high with gentle hands, then leaves you where you cannot stand. I try to hold it like a truth, but love keeps slipping through its use. One moment warm, the next is gone, a mystery I can't define. Is this what love really is? Breaking me with every kiss, pulling close then drifting far, leaving shadows where we are. Is this what love really means? Beautiful but never clean, something I can't ever keep, but still I fall so endlessly. Love is laughter wrapped in tears, a whispered hope tied to my fears. It makes you dream of sweeter days, then quietly takes them away. I try to read its hidden lines, but love won't speak in simple signs. It's gentle, cruel, and undefined, a maze without a finish line. Is this what love really is? Breaking me with every kiss, pulling close then drifting far, leaving shadows where we are. Is this what love really means? Beautiful but never clean, something I can't ever keep, but still I fall so endlessly. And though I know the price it asks, I give my heart, I'll never last, 'cause loving you was worth the pain, even if it ends again. If this is what love truly is, I'll still choose you in the abyss, even when it tears me down. You're the sweetest hurt I found. Ooh. The rain begins the same way every time, quiet at first, then stealing my mind. I tell myself I'm past what we were, but memories breathe when the skies are blurred. Your name returns with every drop that falls, echoing softly against my walls. I try to run, but I feel you near, a voice I reach for but never hear. When it rains, my heart remembers you, all the love we lost, all the things we couldn't do. Every storm rewinds the truth I hide, pulling me back to the night. You said goodbye, even now though I pretend I'm over you. When it rains, my heart remembers you. I walk the streets we shared so long ago. The city lights blur in the afterglow. I thought I healed, thought I moved on too, but rain has a way of undoing the new. If I could choose to forget your name, I'd still hold on to the sweetest pain. Some loves remain even when they fade, a quiet shadow that never strays. heart remembers you.
The moment I saw you standing there, the sky turned soft as it cleared the air. Raindrops started falling slow and light, like love was learning how to shine tonight. Every step you took felt like a song, a melody that pulled my heart along. I didn't know that something so true could fall from heaven straight to you. When love falls like rain on me, it washes every shadow clean. Every drop becomes a memory of how your smile set my heart free. Even if the storms remain, I'll hold you close through all the rain, 'cause love falls gently, endlessly, whenever you're with me. Yeah. You turn the gray inside my life to blue, painting my days with the light of you. Even the clouds couldn't hide the way my heart kept blooming in the rain that day. And if the world grows heavy and cold, I'll be the warmth your hands can hold. 'Cause ever since that rainy night, you've been the sun behind my sky. When love falls like rain on me, it washes every shadow. Every drop becomes a memory of how your smile set my heart free. Even if the storms remain, I hold you close through all the rain, 'cause love falls gently, endlessly, whenever you're with me. Love like rain, falling softly on my name. Love like rain, washing all my fears away again. If forever is what we gain, I'll walk with you through every rain. Oh, when love falls like rain on me, you're the reason my heart beats.
You late again, I knew it. You said 5 minutes, but it's never true. I'm standing here just waiting. Why do I always wait for you?
Hey, come on, don't start already. I swear the traffic was insane. Besides, you know you like it, acting mad but saying my name.
Don't you dare smile like that. You think you're cute, but you're not that sweet. I told you not to skip your meals, but you only had coffee and a treat.
Okay, maybe I did, but listen, you worry way too much, it's true. But honestly, I kinda like it, 'cause it shows you care the way you do.
We fight in tiny circles, words bouncing like a beat.
But every silly argument
Just pulls us closer again.
if this is how we show our love, then I don't mind the noise. 'Cause even when we bicker, I'm yours.
You're my choice, you always should. You always lose your headphones, you always leave your keys behind. I tell you please be careful, but you laugh like it's a waste of time.
You keep checking messages even when we're on a date. You say I'm just replying,
But babe, that's why we run late.
see, that's what I'm talking about.
You never listen, you just tease.
When I'm feeling tired,
You're the first one asking if I've eaten, please.
and when I'm feeling down,
You're the only one who knows. You yell at me for nothing, then you fix mine.
keep nagging all our lives. 'Cause every hey, don't do that just means you're mine and I'm by your side. I found your laughter in the rain, a quiet song that heals the pain. The days we had still feel so near, like echoes only I can hear.
Your sweater's hanging on the chair. It holds the warmth that once was there.
And though the colors start to fade, the love we left will never age. So I keep you in a frame where time can't steal your face away.
Every smile, every tear remains in a frame where love still stays.
The night comes slow, the stars are kind. They bring your shadow back to mine. And when I close my eyes, I see the world we made, just you and me. So I keep you in a frame where memories never decay. If dreams could speak, they'd say your name in a frame where hearts still stay. Someday I'll fade, but love will stay. In a frame. The wind passed by my window tonight, carrying something soft and faint. It brushed my skin the way you used to, before the world learned how to paint. These quiet scars across my heart, scars that whisper where you've been. I close my eyes to hear your voice, hidden somewhere in the wind. Every street still holds your footsteps, echoes fading down the line. I walk the roads we once believed would lead us somewhere undefined. But time was colder than we dreamed, and we got lost in what we feared. Now the days pass like drifting snow, melting slowly once they've disappeared. If the wind remembers everything, maybe it carries your warmth for me. I breathe it in and hope it tells the part of you I cannot see. And I wait where the wind remembers you, where your shadow meets the sky. If sorrow has a quiet place to rest, that's the place where I still cry. Even if the years wash you away, my heart still holds the view, standing here where the wind remembers you. Sometimes I speak to the empty air, hoping it brings you back somehow. I tell the night about our dreams, the ones we lost and can't allow. The stars feel closer when I'm hurting, as if they know the way it ends. But even stars can't fill the space that used to feel like home, my friend. If tomorrow brings a softer breeze, I'll trust in more than I trust time, because time keeps taking parts of you, but the wind gives back what's mine. So I stand in the trembling quiet, letting memories rise and fall. You were the voice that made me whole, and now you're just a distant call. Still I wait where the wind remembers you, hoping it brings your truth. If love can live beyond our days, then mine forever will. Here where the wind remembers you. If my heart could reach you now, it would walk beyond the nights we broke. It would gather every fragile dream and carry all the words I never spoke. I held your name like trembling light, turning it softly in the dark. Every time I whispered it, the echo tore apart my heart. The keeps moving forward, but I'm still standing where you left. You were the warmth I leaned upon. Now I breathe with half a chest. I close my eyes to see your smile, a memory time can't take away, but opening them is learning again that you're not here today. If my heart could reach you, I'd cross every mile of fear. I'd tell you how I needed you on nights you weren't near, even if you've gone too far for anything I do. If my heart could reach once more, it would only reach for you. Sometimes I dream of gentle days, the ones we lost without a fight. I hold them like a dying flame in the corner of this quiet night. If tomorrow finds you broken, please know I'd stay the same, softly guarding every truth inside the whispers of your name. If my heart could reach you, I'd ask you not to go. I'd gather all the shattered hopes and heal them slow. But love can't change the ending nor rewrite what we knew. Still, if my heart could reach again, it would always reach for you. And though I try to live without the places where you used to be, your absence shapes the air I breathe. Your shadow never leaves me. If my heart could reach you, I'd break the silent space. I'd tell you one last honest truth. I never found your place, even if you never look back, even if we're through. My heart will keep on reaching to the ghost of you. The closer I get, the farther you seem, like shadows that fade when I reach in my dreams. The more that I hold you, the more that I fear one day the warmth of you might disappear. I try to hide the tremble in my voice. Loved you so much I forgot I had a choice. And every time your eyes would turn away, my heart would learn a brand new way to break. As love grows, the heart knows that holding on gets harder every day. But I still stay in every way, because you're the one I never let fade. As love grows, I love you more than yesterday. I whispered your name into the quiet night. afraid that the truth would pull us out of sight. You never knew the battles in my chest, the fear of losing you with every breath. If loving you means learning how to fall, then let me fall a little more through it all. Even if the tears begin to show, you're worth the ache that only lovers know. As love grows, the heart knows that holding on gets harder every day, but I still stay in every way, because you're the one I never let fade. As love grows, I love you more than yesterday. If time could turn and bring you close again, I'd take your hands and never hide the pain. I'd tell you all the things I couldn't say, and love you deeper in the light of day. As love grows, the heart knows that losing you is never in my plan. Still here I am, still reaching for your hand. I walk through every storm to love again. As love grows, I love you just the same again. The night unfolds in quiet shades of blue, and every breath reminds me once of you. A gentle light that never seemed to fade. You were the warmth in all the cold I made. I never knew that love could feel this calm, like drifting snow that melts into my palm. Even now your memory softly calls, and in the silence every echo falls. You are more than a moment, more than a dream passing through. In every heartbeat I'm holding a trace of the truth I knew. If time could carry me closer, back to the place we grew, I'd whisper again in the shadows, I never stopped loving you.
The dawn returns and paints the sky in gold, but some stories stay even when they're old. Our quiet days, the laughter we once shared,
They live in me, a love that's always there. Those seasons change and people drift apart. Some feelings stay like tattoos on the heart. And even if the world forgets your name, mine keeps calling softly all the same. You are more than a moment, more than a dream passing through. In every heartbeat I'm holding a trace of the truth I knew. If time could carry me closer, back to the place we grew, I'd whisper again in the shadows, I never stopped loving you.
and if the wind brings back your silhouette, I'll stand where all our promises were said. Maybe love was never meant to stay,
But I still thank the night you came my way. stopped loving you.
We used to walk the streets in even light, hands intertwined, the world was warm and bright. Now the house is quiet, shadows fill the hall, but in my heart I still hear you call. You laughed at all the things I used to say, held my hands when skies were turning gray. I couldn't tell you then how much you meant to me. Now every memory is all I see. Time keeps moving on and love grows soft and slow. I hope you felt it all more than I could show. We built a life from simple days and nights, shared our hopes beneath the kitchen lights. I didn't say wishing time would bring you back to me. Oh, when we were young and hard, we didn't know how strong we were. Through every rise and fall, through every breath we shared, I hope you felt my love even when I never dared. And if tomorrow lets me see your face again, I'd hold you close just like I always wanted then. No more quiet love, no more words unsaid. I'd tell you everything inside my head. Oh, when we were young at heart, we learned what love was truly for. And even now you're gone, you're living in my soul. You were my only my forever heart of gold. Ooh. I opened my eyes to a world without you. The morning light was gentle, but it felt unkind. Your warmth had already left the sheets, like a story ending halfway through a line. I tried calling your name in the quiet air, but only the echo of yesterday answered back. The room remembered the way you laughed Yet everything sounded distant and cracked. I walked through the memory of our kitchen, cups still holding the shape of your hands. The coffee tasted wrong without your smile, as if the morning itself couldn't understand. I woke up to goodbye, somewhere between my dreams and the dawn. Love didn't fall apart in one moment. It slowly drifted where I couldn't hold on. I looked out the window at the pale blue sky, wondering when love learned to fade so slow. Even the sunlight felt apologetic, as if it knew something I didn't know. I searched the corners where your scent would linger, hoping the day was lying to me somehow. But the silence kept telling the same truth. You were gone long before now. If the wind ever carries my voice to your road, I hope it reminds you of softer days. Even if you walk far beyond my reach, my heart still follows in quiet ways. I woke up to goodbye, the kind that doesn't shadow break, just a gentle door closing behind you, a promise the morning could no longer make. And as the day slowly learned to breathe again, I realized love doesn't always end with tears. Sometimes it slips away like fading moonlight, leaving only the echoes of the years. So I stood there in the center of the sunrise, letting go of everything we were, because the morning had already spoken the truth, and I finally heard it first.
You live in happiness while I walk through the rain, pretending I'm fine, though I'm breaking again. I told you to go, said I'd let you be free, but letting you go is what's hurting me. I hope you smile in every dawn you see, even if those mornings are without me. I pray your world is filled with gentle light, while I learn how to make it through the night. You'll live in happiness, I'll stay behind, holding the pieces you left in my step you make caused my heart to shake. But if your dreams begin where mine must end, then losing you once means loving you again. Maybe someday you'll think of where we stood, back when everything felt fragile but good. If those moments reach you like an old refrain, know my love stayed soft through every pain. You're living happiness, I'll stay behind, holding the pieces you left in my mind. If loving you means standing in your shadows trace, then I'll keep the memories you'll never replace. You're living happiness, and I'll learn to breathe in this emptiness. If time decides to bring you back to me, I won't ask for more than what's meant to be. I'll simply say, I'm glad you found your way, even if I'm not where your heart will stay. You'll live in happiness, that much I know, even if I'm left in feelings I can't show. And if goodbye means giving you the world to take,